Let's go around the world with Rebekah.
That's me.
Let's go around the world with her.
Still me.
And you can see how alike and different we are when we travel to countries near and far. We're going around the world with Rebekah.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to Around the World with Miss Rebekah. I am Miss Rebekah with the Shaler North Hills Library. That's Miss Ingrid behind the iPad.
I'm excited. I'm always excited for every one of your shows, but
You're
today,
always excited.
and this is the second Around the World that we did today. This afternoon, will be shown later. We traveled to Happy Land.
That's true. We did travel to Happy Land with Mr. Happy. Happy Land is a make-believe place, whereas Japan is a real place.
It's underneath the flat world. Just kidding. The world is not flat. I'm excited about Japan.
Miss Ingrid, did we not discuss misinformation before we came in here?
I thought you meant any new more.
Is it true that we did?
We did.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
No more misinformation.
Okay.
And no, you are not allowed to bring the globe in.
Okay.
That was the final misinformation she would drop. You lost your globe privilege.
Globe privileges just for today.
Just for the series.
Whoa! Just the season of the series?
I'll have to think about it.
Like maybe next season?
We'll see how next week goes.
All right. Okay.
And the week after that too.
All right.
All the weeks. And all the shows.
Okay. Whoa.
It's true.
Usually I don't make up stuff in other stories. Sometimes
you do always.
Yeah, I do.
Pretty much.
I can't.
My friends, you may be wondering, hey, what is the purpose of Around the World with Miss Rebekah? Well, I feel like, and I know my purpose of Around the World with Miss Rebekah is to point out, here's Pittsburgh in the United States of America.
There it is.
On the continent of North America.
There it is.
Here we are. We're right there. Now, my friends, why we go around the world is because we want to see and get to know better all the other people and places in this big, beautiful world of ours. We're here, but we're not the only ones. There's so many other people and places and cultures out here, and that's amazing. So we want to learn about it.
You know what I just noticed?
What?
There are 2 Alaskas. I always thought Alaska was just one state.
Oh, they're just showing the end of it because it loops around, and maybe how it attaches to Canada.
Okay.
Or maybe you got a discount map.
Oh, yeah.
But there are not 2 Alaskas. There's just one.
Guess what I just bought?
What?
These board books called Seasons in Alaska, because they're mostly pictures, but they're so cute. And I never thought about spring and summer in Alaska, I'm embarrassed to say.
Well,
so I thought it'd be cool.
I wonder too if it specifies where places are.
Yeah, it's written by indigenous people, like from each of the different nations there in Alaska too. So it's pretty cool. They're going to come next week.
Very cool. That's very exciting.
Yeah.
Now, my friends, before we travel to our new country today, we're just going to review where we've already been. We have been to Ireland.
We are.
We have been to Iraq. We have been to Nigeria.
Yep.
We have been to Pakistan.
Yeah.
And we have been to Peru.
This is so cool.
My
We've been
friends,
so many places.
Today, we're traveling to
Wow.
Japan.
Miss
Now,
Rebekah,
friends,
is that the
my
farthest trip we've ever made?
It is, but I want to point out, this is our Earth is a circle, and you know how a circle is. And this is spread out flat, just so we can see the map like this. Now, if I were going to Japan for real, I would not go this way. I would go that way.
Oh,
Over
yeah.
because this is the Atlantic Ocean, I'd fly across the United States, maybe to Seattle. It's on the Pacific Ocean, and then I'd fly to Japan.
You'd have to fly
'Cause
past the
that's here.
dinosaurs.
No globe ever. My friends, it is time to... We're going to Japan.
We are.
My friends, as you know, the books from Countries We Come From series, nonfiction. That means it's real. Title is Japan. It is by Thomas Persano. I think we've seen Thomas's name before. I think some of the same authors do.
Thomas
different
actually
countries.
petitioned them to change it from countries from which we come. I like Thomas. I already lost the globe. Sorry.
There's always something else.
It's true.
My friends, here's our table of contents. It tells us what is in our book. This, my friends, is Japan. It is bustling, it is traditional, and it is friendly. Welcome to Japan. The country is made up of thousands of islands. However, most people live on the 4 largest islands: Hokkaido, Honshu, Kyushu, and Shikoku. More than 127 million people call Japan home. The city of Kobe on the island of Honshu. That's what you're seeing there. Now, Miss Ingrid, why don't you zoom in there to show all those little choppy bits of island?
Okay, so I never knew that it was made up of thousands of islands. Like, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to put a link to a detailed map.
sounds good.
That's
Okay,
really cool.
thanks, Miss Ingrid.
We have a friend whose family has an island in Greece.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Too bad we're not in Greece right now. We're in Japan.
When we are, maybe Mrs. Kakavas can come on.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Mountains stretch across much of Japan. Some are covered with snow. Mount Fuji is Japan's highest mountain. It's also a volcano. Areas near Japan's coast are warmer. Many of these places have sandy beaches. The island of Okinawa. That looks pretty gorgeous. Macaque monkeys live in the snowy mountains. To keep warm, they soak in hot springs. Tanukis are small raccoon-like animals. They make their homes in Japan's thick forests. Tanukis are a sign of good luck in Japan. My friends, if tanukis are like raccoons, they can mess your day up. Stay away from them.
Probably can.
People have lived in Japan for thousands of years. Long ago, powerful emperors and shoguns ruled the country. They led fierce warriors called samurai in battles. There's a samurai, there's a shogun. Shoguns built huge castles. Himeji Castle is one of the oldest. It dates to 1333. This is it. A lot of these cultures...
Dude, that's crazy.
A lot of these cultures, I don't know if you've noticed, they have been around for thousands and thousands of years. It's pretty fascinating. Today, most people in Japan live in big cities. Tokyo is the largest city in the country. It's also Japan's capital. People travel from city to city on high-speed trains called Shinkansen. The trains can go up to 200 miles per hour. That's super fast.
Yeah.
Many Japanese families live in traditional homes. Thin mats called tatami cover the floor. Sliding paper screens called shoji separate rooms. Japan also has many modern buildings. Japan is known for its technology. Asimo is the name of a robot. It can run, climb stairs, and even play soccer.
Everybody plays soccer.
This is a robot. For real.
No way!
Some Japanese robots look and sound just like real people. This robot can speak. The Japanese have many festivals. When the cherry trees bloom in spring, it's time for the Hanami Festival. People dine under the pink trees. The Emori Nabuta is a festival that takes place in summer. It's famous for its giant floats. Look how big that float is.
That's pretty crazy.
In Japan, people speak Japanese. This is how you say excuse me in Japanese. Sumimasen. This is how you say see you later. Matane. Some Japanese words are borrowed from English. For example, bakupaku means backpack. People of all ages read manga. Manga are Japanese comic books. In fact, there are cafes in Japan just for reading manga. In Japan, more paper is used to print manga than to make toilet paper.
Crazy.
Ooh, yum! There's lots of tasty food in Japan. The most famous dish is sushi, I love sushi. It's made with raw fish and sticky rice. Sushi is usually eaten with a thin brown sauce made from soybeans. It is called soy sauce. A popular sport in Japan is sumo wrestling. During a match, two huge men slam their bodies together. The first man to push the other out of the ring wins. Another big sport in Japan, baseball. Japanese people are also big fans of baseball. Fast facts.
Oh, yeah.
Capital city of Japan is Tokyo. Population of Japan is 127 million people. Their main language is Japanese. Their money is called yen. Major religions, Shinto and Buddhism. Nearby countries include China, North Korea, South Korea, and Russia. So there is China, South Korea, North Korea, and Russia.
Cool.
Cool fact. There are more than 5.5 million vending machines in Japan. You can get drinks, books, and even eyeglasses from them. I don't know how the eyeglasses works out, unless they're just for fun eyeglasses.
Like those cheaters, maybe?
Yeah. Glossary, my friends. Capital. We know this. We learn it every week. The capital is a city where a country's government is based. Emperors. Powerful rulers. Hot springs. Water that's heated underground before flowing to the earth's surface. Shoguns. Military rulers of Japan. Technology. The science of making useful things. And volcano, a mountain that has an opening through which lava, rock, and gas can flow. Yeah, my friend.
Really cool.
So that is Japan. Now, so we saw those awesome macaques, but we're not going to learn about those. We're not going to learn about volcanoes. What we're going to learn about, since it is springtime, is baseball.
Baseball.
My Baseball Book by Gail Gibbons.
Is that
Now-
your book or Gail Gibbons' book?
What?
You said it was My Baseball Book. Is that your book?
Title is My Baseball Book by Gail Gibbons.
Take me out to the yard.
My friends, baseball is fun whether you are playing yourself or rooting for your favorite team. To play, you need a ball, a bat, and gloves, and sometimes a uniform. See, we've got a batting helmet, a bat, all the protective gear the catcher and umpire have on, baseball shoes with cleats, baseball glove, you can call it a mitt too, baseball cap, you don't need to be playing baseball to wear one of those, and a ball. Here's our outfield, my friends, and it is outside of the baseball field, which is sometimes called a diamond, you know, because it's shaped kind of just like a diamond. We have home plate, we have the batter's box, we have foul territory, pitcher's mound, first base, second base, third base, infield, outfield. Now, my friends, the two teams playing today are the Robins and the Owls. There are usually 9 players on a team. These players try to score the most runs for their team. To score, a player must advance to first base, second base, and third base, and then back to home plate. And that's a run.
Are these the team that played soccer?
I don't think so.
Okay.
A baseball game usually lasts for 9 innings. Games for younger players are often shorter. Each inning has a top half and a bottom half. The visiting team bats first at the top of the inning. Each team gets 3 outs in its half of an inning. We've got the home team, we've got the visiting team. Coaches teach the players. They also choose the batting order and decide which player will play which position. The home team takes the field and the umpire yells, "Play ball!" So we've got our catcher, and the umpire is in charge of the whole game. Got our pitcher, first baseman, second baseman, third baseman. The shortstop guards between second and third base. Left fielder, center fielder, right fielder. The first batter steps up to the plate. The pitcher winds up and throws the ball towards the catcher. She wants to get the batter out. One way is to strike him out. It's a strike if the batter swings and misses. My friends, it is also a strike if the batter doesn't swing but the ball passes through the strike zone. Strike 1! Strike 2! On the first pitch, the batter swings and misses. On the second pitch, the batter hits the ball into foul territory. 3 strikes and the batter will be out, but he hits the third pitch towards the shortstop and runs for first base. The shortstop catches the ball and throws it to first. If the first baseman has her foot on the bag and catches the ball before the runner gets there, the runner is out. It's a close play, but the runner makes it to first base before the ball gets there. He's safe. The pitcher throws 4 balls out of the strike zone for the next batter. The batter goes to first base and the runner on first advances to second base. Then the third batter gets a hit. And my friends, if the pitcher throws 4 balls out of the strike zone, that's called a walk.
And sometimes they do it on purpose.
Now there are runners on all 3 bases. The bases are loaded. Can you feel the tension? The 4th batter swings, and it's another hit.
Oh.
The runner on third races to touch home plate. The visiting team scores a run. The next batter hits a fly ball that is caught in the outfield. That means the batter is out, my friends. When 3 batters are out, it's the other team's turn to hit. The visiting team takes the field and the home team steps up to bat. It's the bottom of the first inning. The visiting team leads 1-0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 innings are played, my friends. By the 6th inning, the visiting team is ahead by 3 runs.
Wow.
It's the bottom of the 6th, my friends. The home team's last turn at bat. There are 2 outs and the bases are loaded. The fans hold their breath. The pitcher winds up and throws. The batter swings, and it's a home run!
Oh, grand
1,
slam!
2, 3, 4 runners cross home plate. The home team wins. Everyone cheers. Oh, it has been such a good game.
That is a good game.
The end, my friends. And that was a little taste of Japan and a little taste of baseball, my friends.
Baseball.
So thank
and
you for
Japan.
traveling to Japan with me.
That's awesome. I love when we go different places.
Well, it's really exciting for me because I don't actually like to go other places, but I do like to go other places through books.
Yeah, which is cheaper and safer.
And best for me, and I like seeing all the different people and cultures out there.
And you could eat sushi while you're reading a book about Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
multicultural experience.
My friends, next week we will be traveling to Guatemala.
Guatemala, that's in Central America?
We'll find out next week.
Okay, cool. We went around the world with Rebekah. We went around the flat world with her. No, it's not a flat world, it's a round world. It's around the world, that's why we go around. We would fall off the earth if it were flat, but it's not. Let's go around the world with Rebekah.
My friends, thank you for joining me. See you next week in Guatemala.